Get your hands out my pocket, nigga. That was the term that was used when they assassinated Malik Shabazz, a.k.a. slave name Malcolm X, a.k.a. Malcolm Middle. Wish he could have stuck around and get a Nubian name and found out who he is. I said a while back that I wanted to rename anybody who invented anything in America that's of color, that have a name that can relate to them so people can know who they are. Because if they don't have their own names and they bought slaves, then anything they do is owned by the Europeans that own them. But nobody listens to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. So moving right along, get your hands out my pocket, nigga. Every time a person of color sides with Europeans on anything, they got their hands in your pocket and they're a nigga. When you say get your hands out my pocket, nigga, you literally mean get your hands from around my neck and trying to choke the life out of me because you want to celebrate and worship your Caucasian overseers. A paleface earlier wrote on my book, Facebook page saying, what do skin monkey mean? I said, if you don't know what it means, I don't need to tell you. Then the fool went on, like they do with their sociopath, psychopath, crazy antics that is completely incomprehensible to even communicate with. Packwood said to me, are you a racist? I said, last time I looked, I haven't slaughtered, killed, maimed, manipulated, cheated, took from, or attempted to eradicate your whole nationality off the planet Earth. So with that said, no, I'm not a racist. But the Caucasians like to use shit like that because they want to divert what's really going on. They want to put anything, they create a status of people of color in order to use that as a way to attack people of color. They create a phony Black Lives Matter. First of all, there's no such thing as a black life because people of color have a nationality, a language, and they're human beings. Secondly, it's not about it matter, it's about that it's being taken away and the laws are not protecting them because under the amendments, they don't have any rights. This is what matter. But Negro pens, coons, nigger pens won't see that. No matter how many times you tell them verbally, it's like you literally talking to a dummy or a child that can't talk and all they want is some food or whatever you got on your plate. They don't see nothing else. You could talk to a person with all the so-called European education on the planet, suit and tie, wigs, whatever, and you tell them what I just said, and they don't hear you. They don't hear nothing you said. Well, you have a lot of bitterness. Okay, we all recognize that people of color got bitterness because you abused the fuck out of us. Any motherfucker on the planet that has been abused is gonna have bitterness. How the fuck are you gonna sit here and say we're bitter when you know we're bitter because you're the cause of the shit? But you got these niglet peeing females. Oh, you sound bitter. You talk bitter. You negative. I don't want to be around negative. Nigga, they're fucking you with dildos and horses and other type of animals, including they pale nasty ass. And you talking about bitterness and nastiness? You are educating your children, your daughters, your sons who fall for that shit into a conclusion that Caucasians are the only race on the planet that can teach, educate, and uplift you to a higher standard of living. That's a motherfucking lie. But a lot of you Christian-orientated niggas gonna believe that shit. No matter how much I explain this shit, no matter how much logic, and then you got coon ass niggas coming on here and talk about, well, he said the same thing over and over again. Every day he saying the same thing. Cause you niggas not listening. Cause you motherfuckers won't hear what I'm saying. If you hear me saying it over and over, then why don't you define it and recognize the truth behind it? But instead, you want to tell me how I'm saying the same thing over, but you're not investigating to find out if I'm telling the truth. Nigga getting $80,000 a year. Got a high yellow woman caught up in the European religion, and he can't take it no more. So he quits his job, and then he working 3 or 4 jobs just to make ends meet, get a divorce. Mother takes the children, meaning his so-called wife. She's in her own sick shit. She took everything from this nigga. This nigga sitting his dumb ass up here trying to criticize another man in his family because he's fucking the ex-wife. You need to get away from him. You need to run to New York. You need to keep him out of his life and take the children. What a hateful, coon, serpent ass nigga you are.